little bit of a slow morning this morning. Just got a coffee from Little Canteen. Today I opted for a oat single shot flat white. I like to mix my coffee order up. We're just going to go for a nice mindful walk around the Point Cartwright headland, and then I'm going to go home and make some breakfast. So I was feeling really hungry this morning, so I decided to make myself a big bowl of oats. So what I did, I put about just over half a cup of rolled oats in a pot, along with 1 scoop of salted caramel protein powder, a sprinkle of cinnamon, a sprinkle of 5 spice. The 5 spice gives it like a carrot cake flavour, which I absolutely love. And then I added a banana inside the pot. I like adding my banana in the pot because it makes the oats super creamy and sweet. And I put a cup of almond milk in and continuously stirred until the oats were cooked through. And then I popped it into a bowl and added all my toppings. So this morning I added apple, hemp seeds, tablespoon of peanut butter, and then a sprinkle of cinnamon and a little bit more 5 spice. So for lunch today, I decided to make a vegan pho. So on medium heat, I added onions, garlic, ginger and chili into a pan. Then I added a splash of water to saute the vegetables. Then I added in my spices, which I'll list down below. And then just toasted them until they became fragrant. Next, I added in 2 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of rice wine vinegar, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, two teaspoons of stock powder, and then 1 teaspoon of sugar. You can use any sugar here that you like. Coconut sugar works well, palm sugar, normal sugar, whatever you like. And then just cover that and let it boil to infuse the flavour into the broth. I also added in some coriander stalks just to add to the flavour, and let that simmer for like 10 to 15 minutes. The more you let it simmer, the more flavour that comes through. It reduced a little bit too much today, so then I had to add in another half a cup of water. I then strained the broth to get all the big chunky bits out of the soup. Then over medium heat, I sauteed mushrooms and tofu, and I added in the dry rice noodles and poured in the broth to cook the noodles through. I think I cooked it for about 5 minutes, and once the noodles were almost cooked, I added in the bok choy over the top just to steam it through, and I tipped it all into a bowl and added my garnishes. For afternoon tea, I made a chocolate peanut butter smoothie. The recipe is down below. And then for dinner tonight, I decided to make a creamy pasta. So I like to use the Smart pasta from Woolworths because it's a little bit higher in protein. Then in a pan, I just sauteed spring onions and garlic. And then I added in zucchini, pumpkin, and broccolini. Once this was cooked through, I then added in my creamy sauce. So what I like to do at the start of the week, I make a big batch of cashew cream. So I just blend up a bunch of cashews with nutritional yeast and keep it in the fridge. And then when I need it for meals like this, I'll grab out about 2 tablespoons of it, and then I mixed it with about a cup of stock. Mix that together and I poured it in. And then I added in some cherry tomatoes and some salt, and then I just let that all cook together. Once it all looks nice and come together, then I add in the cooked pasta and some spinach. That is all.